No, 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 no. Our God is bigger than that. Let us start asking God for things that are higher, things of the mental things, guys. And if you don't have it in you to serve others, then perhaps you're not meant to be a leader. So ask yourself, do you have it in you to serve others, or you don't have it in you to serve others? Greetings once again and welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you do not miss when a new video pops up. Right now, moving on, guys, keep in mind that you are now available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Overcast, as well as on Amazon Music, and you can be sure to find us on those 6 different platforms. Right now, also keep in mind, guys, that you are now available on TikTok at Sinner Saved by _Grace, and you can be sure to find us there on that platform. Now, guys, also keep in mind that you are now available on YouTube, and this is to my podcasters on YouTube at Ashley Gerera, where we then share the messages or the verses that we talk about on the podcast. Right now, guys, today we are going to be talking about being a leader is all about serving others, not about serving yourself, but about serving others. You know, sometimes when you go into leadership, you think to yourself, you know, I can't wait to be a leader so that I can serve myself, I can take nice holidays, and I can go from one point to another and no one is going to ask me any questions. But today we are saying leadership is all about serving others, not the other way around, not people serving you, but you serving others. Now that is what we're going to be talking about today. Now, to find out more, stick around. Now, without wasting further time, guys, we are going to be reading from the book of 1 Kings chapter 3 verse 11, right? And it reads as follows. And God said unto him, because thou hast asked this thing, and hast not asked for thyself long life, neither hast asked riches for thyself, nor hast asked the life of thine enemies, but hast asked for thyself understanding to discern judgment. Now, as we've just read, guys, in 1 Kings chapter 3 verse 11, right, where God then says, you know what, because you asked not for yourself. Now, yesterday, guys, before we go into this episode, yesterday we were talking about how you should ask God, right? How when you go to God, let us not just ask about material things. Let us not just ask God for, things that come as a singular package, but let us ask God for things that come in a package, and it's not just a singular thing. Now, if you have not watched that episode, I'll leave the link right here so that you can be able to watch it, right, and understand where we are going with this message for today. Now, without wasting further time, guys, we're talking about today, and we're saying that as a leader, you need to be in a position to serve others, right? Do not just be in a position to say to yourself, you know what, I can't wait to be a leader, so that other people can serve me, they can take my orders, and I can be on top of everyone, and everyone is going to be bound down to me, and I'm not going to show any service to other people, right? But they are going to be showing a service to me. And this is not what we're getting from the book of 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 11. And God says to Solomon, because you did not ask for yourself, guys, keep that in mind. Because you did not ask for yourself. And God even goes to mention that you did not ask for me to hand your enemies into your hands. Point number 1. You did not ask for me to give you long life. Point number 2. You did not ask for me to give you riches. Point number 3, right? And the other thing, life, riches, enemies. But yeah, those are the 3 things. And God then says that because you have asked for understanding so that you can judge the people. Guys, come on. Well, how many of us in our lives, when given the opportunity, right, we will ask for things that will not benefit, things that do not benefit you immediately, but you're asking for things that can benefit other people. How many of us in life, when given that opportunity to ask for things from God, that we ask for things that will benefit other people in their lives? How many of us, ask yourself that question, whenever you go to God to ask him for things, do you ask him for things that benefit others or things that only benefit you? Keep that in mind, guys, and have that question in yourself and say, maybe I should start changing the way that I pray. Maybe I should start now asking God to give me things that will benefit others. For we even talked about it yesterday, for in doing things that benefit others, guys, we say that in the Bible, God there says, because you did not ask for yourself, but because you asked so that you can do benefit to others, right? I am going to give you the added things that we talked about that come as a package, guys. And we talked about it yesterday on that episode. But today, guys, we're saying that as a leader, you shouldn't be a person that looks that people should only serve you, right? Of course, people will end up, because you are the leader, you're the one who's responsible for delegating things. But the main goal should be for you to serve others. And we see here in the book of Solomon, guys, or in the book of Kings, rather, that God says, you know what, because you didn't ask for these things, I will do it. Right, I will do it, and I will even give you on top of that things that you did not ask for. So as we go on about our lives today, and this is a message I just want us to keep in mind, let us not ask for things that only benefit us, but let us ask for things that benefit others. For as a leader, you are meant to serve others, not to serve yourself. So if you are not in a position to think to yourself, no, I cannot serve others, it is beyond me, I don't want to serve others, then perhaps you should never be a leader. You don't have it in you to become a leader if you do not want to serve others. And this is what the Bible is telling us, right? So to be a leader, guys, keep in mind that you have to have it in you to serve others. If you do not have it in you to serve others, you can never be a leader. Even if you become a leader, you'll be terrible at it, because you're only thinking in selfish ways, and you're thinking to yourself that I only need to do things that can benefit me, and that is not going to lead you anywhere. But when you do these things that you do, and you ask for things from God that benefit others, in the end it is also going to benefit you. So I pray, guys, that as you listening to these messages, or as you go on about your life, let us change the way we pray, guys. Let us keep in mind that whatever it is that you do, right? I don't even know how to put this, but let us ask for things that benefit others as well. Let us not just have selfish ambitions and ask for mine, but also let us also ask for things that will benefit others. For in doing so, God then came into the picture and said, because you didn't ask for enemies, because you didn't ask for riches, because you didn't ask for long life, I am going to give you even those things on top of that, on what you had asked for, things to benefit other people. Isn't that amazing, guys? Isn't that wonderful, right? So as you go on about your lives, and this is the closing, guys, as you go on about your lives, ask for things that benefit others. And if you don't have it in you to serve others, then perhaps you're not meant to be a leader. So ask yourself, do you have it in you to serve others, or you don't have it in you to serve others? And if you don't have it in you, perhaps you're not meant to be a leader. But if you have it in you to serve others, and to offer yourself, and to offer services unto others, perhaps you are meant to be a leader. And that is our message for today, guys. May God bless you. Don't just gather things that you don't need. Have a purpose for it, right? Have a purpose, and don't just gather anything, cheap materials. No, guys. You don't do that as a leader. You don't gather cheap materials, but you gather the best of the best.